Thanks for logging on to myfoxhurricane.com. So we now have our first name used for the 2025 season. If you blinked, you missed this storm yesterday. Tropical Storm Andrea formed across the northern Atlantic and it lasted for 12 hours. So this was never an impressive storm. It was never a threat to anything. But you know what? We've used that first name off the list. So statistics wise, we've got that first one under our belt. Next one, Barry. When will Barry happen? Well, who knows, because everything's quiet right now. You look at that big wide view and you see everything is quiet. We are looking at large amounts of that dust once again working its way off the coast of Africa, pushing on towards the west, now pushing into the western Atlantic, into the Caribbean. And these are the areas that we typically watch this time of the year. So conditions just are not conducive because we've got the dry air with that dust. Then we have large amounts of wind shear in many of these areas. So for now, conditions just really aren't all that conducive across much of the tropical Atlantic basin. Now we look over into the Pacific because we've had a lot of activity. You know, we've had a number of storms and here we are yet again. This is Invest 95. About a 40% chance of development over the next 2 days, up to an 80% chance over the next 7 days. And just looking at all the various computer models, I just don't see this happening very quickly. This is going to take some time to develop. It's going to be a very gradual process. What we have is just a broad circulation down here right now. You look at the Fox weather model and I've highlighted that area, that Invest 95, and you do see that broad circulation. You're seeing some convection with this, but watch as we go through the next couple of days. Sometimes you see these computer models and they just really ramp up in intensity. You're just not seeing that. You're still seeing a very slow organization with this, brushing up along the coastline, and you're seeing some of that convection. So at least for now, the Fox model not picking up on this storm and saying, you know what, this is going to really ramp up in intensity. It keeps it a fairly disorganized system and really takes some time to develop this, if it develops at all. Still a big question there, but we're going to continue to watch it. I mean, we've seen some fairly conducive conditions in this area over the past several weeks, so it makes sense that something could develop. But here we are on Monday of next week, and we're still looking at a system that is trying to develop. So we'll see how this plays out as we go through the next several days. Some of the other computer models that we're looking at is the European, the AI European, and the GFS. So again, here's that area that we're watching, and notice as we go through time, you're again seeing that same idea. Not a whole lot of development with this. You're seeing just still that broad area of circulation, and then as we continue through time through Saturday, same thing, not seeing anything really ramping up in intensity. And then as we head towards Monday, some of the computer models really just even struggling to even figure out if there's anything here. So it's something we'll watch and we'll keep you updated right here on myfoxhurricane.com.